The outdoors have a healing power that offers a unique way to find focus, calm, and even community. Project Healing Waters has been a leading force in therapeutic outdoor recreation, using fly fishing to support thousands of veterans and active service members each year. We are happy to be joined by Major General Jerry Minetti, U.S. Army veteran and Charleston program lead for Project Healing Waters fly fishing. Jerry, so great to have you here with us today.
It's great to be here. Thank you.
We all know the outdoors have this sense of peace and can really be healing. But in specific, talking about veterans and active service members, how are the outdoors, how do they provide that healing power, and especially about fly fishing?
I think I need to go back to how the program started at Walter Reed Medical Facility back in 2005. Our founder was a retired Navy captain, and he was going to Walter Reed for cancer treatment. And in 2005, we had a lot of wounded service members from both Afghanistan and Iraq. And he saw a lot of despair as he went in for his treatment. He said, I wonder if I take them out on, 2 or 3 of them out on the river to fly fish, if that would be helpful. And he did, and they opened up, they started talking to one another. They seemed relaxed, they had a good time, even if they didn't catch a fish. And so he said, if that is good, maybe what I need to do is set them down behind a vise to teach them how to tie a fly. And they really began opening up. Gee, where did you get wounded? Well, I got wounded in Afghanistan. Where? Well, we were in the South. When was that? Well, my unit replaced your unit. Well, they found that camaraderie that they missed while they were in the service through the fly fishing program.
So that is kind of what has led to this incredible program you have now. You're in what, 48 states?
We're in 48 states. We have 183 programs, and we're supporting about 7,000 disabled veterans. But we have about 3,500 volunteers. And many of our volunteers, even here in Charleston, have no military service. They just want to help.
Yeah. And you served in the U.S. Army, and you came out, and this was a program that you were a part of. How did it impact you personally?
There's a sense of calmness when you're out on the river. You're on a flats boat here in the Charleston area fishing for redfish or flounder or sheep's head, and a degree of satisfaction if you catch a fish.
Yes.
We teach fishing and casting. We don't teach catching. They got to do that on your own.
Okay.
And even if you don't catch a fish, that sense of being outdoors, the calmness kind of fills within, and you forget about a lot of the problems that you may have been carrying for a good period of time.
And it's also not just the act of fly fishing itself, but the programs you have, about the ties and the rod. Explain to me a little bit more about the different activities that are involved in fly fishing.
Basically, what we work with our participants is a program that teaches them how to tie flies and teaches them how to build a rod. When they finish the rod, we give them the rod, and then we buy a reel, line, and backing to go with that so they can use it to fish with all the flies they've tied during the year.
And so you will be at the Coastal Carolina Fair this year. Where will you be?
We will be in the building that is where they hang all the quilts. We'll be in the back of that building. I think this is our 6th year.
So you will be back at the fair the final weekend, and this is an incredible organization that we have here in Charleston. For the overall information, projecthealingwaters.org is where you can go for more specific information on the Charleston program. There is a Facebook page that has all that information. Jerry, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Oh, you're welcome.
And sharing your wonderful organization with us.
Thank you. Thank you.
We're back in 2 minutes.